Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra September 15, 2022. You can learn much from sharing ideas or interests today. Your outlook is optimistic, and enthusiasm is building with creative or romantic matters. Today's transits are tricky for certain activities, however. It's not an ideal time for getting advice or listening to your own worries regarding a relationship. You may be at a loss when it comes to understanding the motivations behind someone's actions, words, or disinterest. It may be better to enjoy a sense of autonomy for the time being, aiming to circle back to issues on a day when people are more self-aware or objective. For now, we can be hypersensitive. Especially as the day advances, thinking can be on the extreme side. Now is the time to get inspired. Today, Mercury forms an auspicious trine with Jupiter. This transit positively impacts your ability to create, transform, and commit. Mercury trine Jupiter is ideal for brainstorming, maybe with a family member or coworker who feels like family. The brainstorming session revolves around investments, which may connect with your ability to invest in professionalizing your passions. Your burst of creativity and passion will translate to any work you execute today. It is time to invest yourself in your new innovative projects and creative endeavors. While the moon's departure from your income sector over the weekend has left you with a sharp nose for money that you will continue to benefit from, it also took the pressure off planets in your financial sector. Today the moon moves into a friendlier aspect to those same planets, with a chance over the coming days to fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination. The predominant energy running through the planets these days gives you a subtle joy in your spirit. This lovely feeling can be enhanced through attending social and cultural events, virtual if necessary, with friends or loved ones. When you are in these situations, to look and feel your best, try concentrating on your posture. The way you stand can have a great effect on how you feel and how others feel around you. Posture affects how you breathe, and this is key. It was over the weekend that a new sense of clarity and resolve is likely to have taken shape across the income, work, and career fronts. As all the different moving parts came into alignment, this gave you a better sense of where things slotted in together and overlapped, giving you a clearer sense of what you want from the final months of both this financial and professional year. You might not know the when, where, and how yet, but you know the what. Before leaving your communications sector today, the moon will form a friendly aspect to Pluto in your relationship sector, something that once a month gives the communication lines on the relationship front a boost. The difference this time is that with Venus, the planet of love, just 3 days away from her most important visit to your relationship sector in years, the timing couldn't be better. The moon continues to ignite your curious third house of communication, thought process, and immediate surroundings, highlighting everything from your one-on-one exchanges to your community affairs. But there's more. Luna will form a sweet alignment to powerhouse Pluto via your harmony-seeking 7th house of agreements, compromise, and one-on-one, which, in turn, encourages you to have a well-deserved and long-overdue conversation with your cutie. Are you having trouble expressing what's on your mind? The moon's opposition to Neptune could simultaneously trigger feelings of confusion, but only if you're reluctant to set the necessary boundaries. You can't go wrong with the truth. While the moon left your career sector yesterday, just starting the week here was an advantage that will serve you well during the rest of the working week and as things continue to evolve. This means that you don't need to overthink things and instead can trust your gut, while at the same time, the moon is now helping to create a positive few days across the communication, friendship, and relationship fronts. There is a touch of synchronicity in the air that will make it easier to find yourself in the right place at the right time, especially when you are willing to trust your gut. 9 days after her return to your communication sector and into her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice, Venus is getting a boost from the moon today. It is their friendly aspect that is making it easier to wear your heart on your sleeve and to give your emotional responses a voice. This is something that your relationships will benefit from. Our eyes in the sky. The moon takes its first steps in Taurus today. There is a real temptation to sleep in, so go ahead and rest if you need it and don't have any obligations to tend to. Then take the first half of the day slow and easy, giving yourself space to feel and process your emotions. Luckily, the moon is exalted, which gives our vitality a boost and helps perk us up a bit. It's a good day to focus on yourself and the things that make you happy. Switch your attention to simple pleasures and allow yourself to be a little bit superficial. It will help balance out yesterday's heavy energy. Rally around the people who make you feel valued and strong, and give yourself permission to let down your hair and laugh a bit. Creative inspiration often strikes when the moon is in Taurus, so keep a journal handy for any brilliant ideas you have during the day, or spend your time creating art to get your mind off other matters. Overnight, the moon cozies up with Venus, which lends you plenty of warm energy and fills your heart with gratitude and joy. You should be feeling a lot more like yourself tonight, so don't be afraid to appreciate and love yourself. Your wings may get clipped as far as professional progress is concerned. If you've been inappropriate with coworkers or clients recently, you may find an unwelcome surprise in your inbox. It's karma. If you need to apologize, do it and get back to a productive relationship. Cash follows your willingness to be a team player. In the early morning, the moon enters Taurus, ending its void of course which began last night. Over the next 2 days, creature comforts regulate our emotional equilibrium. Yet, we are inevitably destined to be rattled when the moon makes conjunctions to the lunar north node and Uranus. Both have been posted up in Taurus for some time, and our ability to flow with the unpredictable is becoming increasingly integral to our sense of safety. Despite the Taurus moon's penchant for using sensual or tactile means to achieve security, we are being shown the impermanence of material things, and the futility of using them as a crutch in place of embodied confidence. You're breathing new life into something you'd long since lost interest in, so much of your energy is moving in this direction. In fact, you may enjoy a lucky break that makes it happen for real this time. Make sure your cash flow remains steady by portioning it out carefully. You could be seeing your financial picture through rose-colored glasses. At night, the Taurus moon forms a quincunx to Mercury in Libra, stimulating confusion. Both signs are Venus-ruled, and the impulse to be pleasant, even in the face of trying circumstances, will be strong. A desire for harmony prevents us from seeing the reality of a situation, hampering our ability to deal with it directly. We must acknowledge that we are missing key facts. Certain conversations should be had to clear the air. However, when we search for our companions to set the record straight, they seem to vanish. The best course of action now is to remain vigilant. Commit to addressing the issue when better timing presents itself.